Here we go. Is that enough?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Mm. All right. You want me to start?
No, we want to start together. Ready?
Hmm. Yeah.
Welcome. Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to, we're doing it together. Welcome to Westwood
Okay.
Financial.
All right. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to Westwood Financial. Helping you plan for your future today. I'm Deborah Montgomery.
And I'm Damon Montgomery. And today we're going to continue our segment on life insurance. Okay. Life insurance. Before we do that, though, I just want to touch on something. This week, I heard another disturbing conversation, and that was someone talking about GoFundMe again. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
GoFundMe's.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone passed away, and the family had to do a GoFundMe to try to, come up with the money for funeral and burial expenses. Okay. This was disturbing to me because, I mean, I don't think there's a reason that at this point now anyone should be doing a GoFundMe to pay for funeral expenses and burial expenses.
That's a good point.
Yeah. We all know that one day God is going to call you home. That such is life. This is a part of life. Um, I think it's very important to prepare yourself for that day. Um, Even if you get final expense, final expense is normally for, people that are 50 and older. Normally probably 50 to about 85. They don't want to, you don't have to purchase a whole lot of insurance, but it should cover enough for your funeral and your burial. Okay. Now, if you're under 50, you may have some medical conditions, but not, it shouldn't be a whole lot. Um, but term insurance is something that you can get. Term insurance is the cheapest insurance out here.
Very, very
Okay.
reasonable.
And if you're younger than 40 years old, the insurance is very, very reasonable. It's very, very cheap. Okay. So and even if you have insurance on your job, at least have insurance on your job.
Yeah.
Okay. To cover you. You know, but life insurance still seems to be a topic that we don't really want to dive into. I think at this point now, it's very important. It's very important for your family members. It's very important for just to basically make sure that your home is covered. You know, um, today we may talk about insurance for your mortgage. Okay, that's basically decreasing term. We'll talk about that a little later. Okay, but for right now, we're just going to talk about analyzing your insurance policy. Okay, that's the topic for today. So that's today's West Oak Wisdom tidbit. So,
So if you currently have insurance right now, whether it be through the job or an alternative separate policy, you want to go ahead and revisit it every few years or so. Just take a look at it, pull it out, make sure life hasn't happened to the policy. So you may have an addition to the family. Maybe you have another baby or grandbaby, or maybe you purchased a home, which is, my area of expertise, home ownership. Or maybe you purchased a home. So there are going to be some times where, yes, you're making the policy payments, the premium payments, but you definitely want to take it out and kind of like revisit it again and make sure that you have enough coverage. If anything's, again, like any life altering type of events that have happened to you, that you want to go ahead and include it and make sure that you have enough coverage for that said event.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, some of the questions that the agent may ask you.
So
Mhm.
these are basically when you're trying to do an analysis, you want to get prepared for the
Right.
most part. So what type of questions or what information should you be, what information should you have on hand? I'll edit this, by the way.
Mhm.
But okay, so we'll start it from here. So when you're doing an analysis and taking out your policy, what questions or what type of information should you be prepared to answer, when you're going through this stuff?
Okay. So, some of the questions that you may be asked. Number one, has the client married or divorced? Okay. Unfortunately, that is a life cycle change as well. Okay. You marry someone, you're looking to spend basically the rest of your life with that person, whatever. But for some reason, things change. Okay. And you may get a divorce. Okay. So, those are questions because now your life insurance policy may have to be rearranged. Okay.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I don't think you're going to have a life insurance policy and you have your ex spouse as the
No.
beneficiary of the
No.
policy.
I don't think so.
Okay. That's something you may have to change.
No,
Yeah.
doubt it. Yeah.
Um, have children been born or adopted? Okay. Um, you know, children, people plan to have families. And in doing so, they plan to have children. You know, so um, you know, in having children add to the family, now you're talking about beneficiaries now. Okay, so you may have to change your policy, or if you adopted, people do adopt now. So you may want to put them on the policy as well. You know, okay. Has any family member or dependent died? Okay. All right. This is a rough one. Has any family member or dependent died in your family? Okay. Unfortunately, things do happen. A family member or a dependent could pass away. Okay. That's something we all have to deal with certain situations, family members passing away.
Never
Um,
prepared, but you
you're never
definitely.
prepared for that. Yeah. You know, but that is one of the questions though. Has any family member or dependent died? Have parents or children moved in or moved out?
Wow.
Yes.
That's important because
Okay.
we have a lot of Gen X's and
Right.
taking care of dependent children. Adult children are moving back at home, and parents
Yes.
are. It happened to us.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. We
And
were in that situation.
absolutely. So
So, yeah. So that is a question they may ask you. Have any major purchases been made? Homes, vehicles. Okay. Now, you may ask, well, why, why is that a question pertaining to a life insurance policy? Mhm. Okay. Purchased a home, or you purchased a vehicle, or you made some type of other major purchase, you may need life insurance to cover that. That may be, maybe your previous policy didn't have that in there, okay? Or the coverage of the policy didn't cover a new home or it didn't cover another vehicle, okay? So, when you're doing the financial needs analysis, you want to add those expenses, in there, okay? Or add that debt into your calculation so that you can, make sure that that's an item that's covered, you know, should you pass away. Okay. Has anyone lost a job, changed jobs, or acquired a business or ownership interest in a business? Okay. Yeah. So that's very important because, number one, if you change jobs, normally, once again, when we're doing a financial needs analysis, we're calculating about, 6 to 10 years of your salary. So if your salary has changed now, then that has to be rewritten in the policy. Okay. You have to do a new financial needs analysis to incorporate that change in salary. Okay. So that's important as well. Uh, has the indebtedness increased? Line of credit, second mortgages, credit card debt. Okay.
Life.
Life, yes. Okay.
Life be lifing.
hmm So that is something that you want to put into the financial needs analysis as well. Okay. So, and I understand some of this stuff may take a little time, but it's worth it. It's important. Okay. Because later on down the line, you'll realize, wow, I'm glad I did that analysis or whatever, because now I don't have to worry about a whole lot of debt right now. My debt and my expenses are covered. I'm good to go. Okay. Has the health of any family member or dependent changed significantly? That's another one. Okay. Because you're looking at, you might be looking at some of your medical bills, new bills. Maybe that person, they may have to change jobs because of health issues. Okay. So, that is something that you can look at too, you know, and as you can see, it's very detailed. These are very detailed questions that are posed to you to help you not only, make sure that you have enough coverage, but it also gives you a more detailed understanding of your own finances. Okay. Where you are now, where you need to be, best way to get there. Okay. All right.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Damon, for all that West Oak wisdom. West Oak Financial, helping you plan for your future today. Till next time.
Till next time. Yes.